What's up, guys? Moonlapse Nightwind here with something we haven't done in a while, and that's an album collection update. The last time we did anything music related was like 3, almost 4 months ago now, when we did my full album collection. And we've added quite a bit since then, so let's just go ahead and get right into it because we got a lot to cover. So, starting off, we have the Abigail Williams Legend EP. Then we have the 2020 album from the Amity Affliction, Everyone Loves You Once You Leave Them. Next up, we have Apocalyptica with Seventh Symphony, my personal favorite from them as well. Then we have Avantasia with The Metal Opera Part 2. Next, we have Avenged Sevenfold with Waking the Fallen and Hail to the King. They're undoubtedly their worst, but gotta have it for the collection for completion purposes. Alright, next up we have Between the Buried and Me with their self-titled debut. We have the Birthday Massacre's 2020 album Diamonds, really great album. And we have Breaking Benjamin, rounding off the last two that I needed from this band. We have Saturate and Ember. It's actually going a lot faster than I thought it was. Next up, we have Christian Death. We have their debut, Only Theater of Pain, and Prophecies. Next up, we have Cold with Different Kind of Pain. Next, we have a real classic. We have Depeche Mode with Violator. Then we have one of my personal favorite bands of all time that I'm just now starting to find stuff for. This one I had to order off eBay that actually came in the mail today. We have Duran Gray with The Marrow of a Bone. Then we have Ouroboros, or Ouroboros, however you pronounce it. This is the deluxe edition. We have Ouroboros with The Proof in the Name of Living, live at Nippon Budokan. I believe I pronounced that right. It's a live DVD CD set. Then we have Doom Spiro Sparrow, and their most recent release, the World of Mercy EP. That one I had to have imported as well. Next up, we have Epica with the Solace System EP. Then we have Evanescence with The Open Door. Explosions in the Sky with Take Care, Take Care, Take Care. Then we have Fair to Midland with Fables from a Mayfly, What I Tell You 3 Times is True. We have Flyleaf with the Remember to Live EP. Then we have a band that I just recently discovered within the last few months called Kailan Mikla. They're a gothic death rock or electronic rock, whatever you want to call them, but they're from Iceland. This is their most recent album, Not Eftir Not. I believe I pronounced that right. I'm not sure. I don't speak Icelandic, but I still really enjoyed that album. And I bought that from them on Bandcamp on one of the days that Bandcamp waived their fees for artists. So everything that I spent went directly to Kailan Mikla. Next, we have one of my favorite 2020 albums so far, Catatonia with City Burials. This is the deluxe edition digibook with the bonus tracks Closing of the Sky and Fighters. Next up, we have Korn with Life is Peachy, Follow the Leader, and the deluxe edition of The Paradigm Shift with a couple bonus tracks and the DVD Reconciliation. I believe is what it's called. Yeah, Reconciliation. Next, we have a band called Like a Storm. This is a band I've been listening to for a while. I used to have their album Awaken the Fire. I actually have it again here. I'll show you in a minute. But I found their debut album finally, and it's signed no less, even though it's personalized to someone who is named Troy. Troy, why would you sell something that's signed and personalized to you? Because I bought this at McKay's. But Like a Storm, The End of the Beginning. This is my favorite album from them, and it's cool to have a signed copy of it. Then, like I said, if I can even hold on to it, we have their album Awaken the Fire. Next up, we have Lindsay Schoolcraft, formerly of Cradle of Filth. This is a reissue, I believe, of her debut EP, Rushing Through the Sky, and it is signed by Lindsay herself. Lindsay, if you somehow see this, thank you so much. We have Memory Garden with Mirage. Moonspell with Under Satani. I believe I pronounced that right. That AE letter, or Understatane. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Then we have My Dying Bride with another one of my favorite 2020 albums, The Ghost of Orion. Then we have Paradise Lost with Shades of God. We have Periphery with Juggernaut Alpha. We have Revenge with Attack Blood Revenge, the debut EP. We have Shinedown with Leave a Whisper, and I left it back here. But I also have the deluxe edition of Us and Them. It has the nice box, and then aside from the booklet, it has a poster that I'm not going to unfold, and the stickers that came with it are still in here as well, which is really cool. Next we have System of a Down with the self-titled and Toxicity. We have 3 Days Grace with 1X, Life Starts Now, and Transit of Venus. Trivium with The Crusade, finally got that one back. And the brand new album, What the Dead Men Say. Fantastic, fantastic release as well. Then we have Ulcerate with Everything is Fire. And we have Over with, oh god, this was the mouthful, Themes from William Blake's The Marriage of Heaven and Hell. And then Shadows of the Sun. Then we have The Used with their self-titled debut. And last but not least, we have Within Temptation with The Unforgiving. This is the deluxe edition. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Went through that a lot quicker than I thought we would, but still really cool to have a lot of this, a lot of stuff back too, like some of the Korn stuff, the 3 Days Grace stuff that I had to sell a few months ago to, or actually it's been almost a year. But anyway, still cool to have a lot of that stuff. Still cool to have a lot of new stuff, especially some of the Duran Gray stuff, because it is not hard. Ouroboros and Doom Spiro Sparrow I found at my local record store. And then I found the live Ouroboros at McKay's. The World of Mercy had to be imported through my local record store from Japan. And then the Marrow of a Bone I found cheap off eBay. And I have Withering to Death on its way as well. But either way, still really cool to have a lot of this stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you next time. Take care.